welcome back to another Rescue 5 mod video. This is a series where we play as paramedics, firefighters, and Coast Guard in GTA 5. We're using a new fire truck for today's patrol. This is the Pierce Velocity platform ladder. It's actually, as you can clearly see, a ladder truck, which we haven't used in this series yet. So this is by Medic. It's from his pack of fire trucks. We're also using a new modification called Vehicle Gadgets Plus by Alex Squire. This adds some cool features to the fire truck, and we'll take a look at that here in a second. Let's look at the outside of the truck before we begin. You can see this thing has a ton of equipment on it. Side exhaust there. Here are all our valves and entry and exit points for any hoses. You can see on the back there's a ladder platform that rotates. We have the thin red line flag there, and then we have our American flag. We're Tower 2 with the Los Santos Fire Department. We have a lot of compartments here for storing various pieces of equipment. There you go, more valve connections and hose connections on this side, along with the dials. Let's take a look on the interior. This is a really cool truck. It's the biggest truck we've used by far so far. If we go look on the interior, you can see this kind of weird steering wheel glitch, but that seems to be typical. We have our equipment, radio, lights, headsets. This looks pretty similar to the interior of the other fire truck I took a look at, but pretty cool that it's mapped out in here. So the cool part about this, let me show you. This is a really cool feature with the Vehicle Gadgets Plus. So this is what it looks like with the lights on. You see, we even have LEDs mounted on the bucket there. So by pressing O, our Outriggers deploy. So before we use a ladder, the Outriggers are really useful for keeping the vehicle stable, because that ladder can shift the weight of the truck and possibly cause it to tip over. So these Outriggers are going to keep us planted centered on the ground so we're not moving. And using the numpad, we can control the ladder. Isn't this amazing? So say I wanted to get up there to the scaffolding. You can't actually, I don't think you can extend. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, you can. Oh wow. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay. So by doing this, and then we could tilt it down a little bit, we could have axes up there. Holy cow. That is so cool. So big shout out to Alex Squire creating this plugin. A couple of Medic's fire trucks have this capability built in, but hopefully we can utilize it. The only downside to this, I don't think there's any way for us to actually climb up the ladder and access that bucket. If there is, let me know in a comment. All right, so we'll go to the station and start today's video.
Engine 27 show me available. Engine 27 respond to a commercial structure. Fire address is Mad Wayne Thunder DR.
Dispatch, copy that. We're going to be en route to a fire. I'm actually going to go around this way. Looks like it's a commercial structure fire about a quarter of a mile away. We'll take a look at it and see if we can put it out. This is a really big truck. Gotta be really careful taking these corners. Once again, we're using the Motorola Spectra siren, which Los Angeles Fire Department uses. All right, let's see what we're working with here. Appears to be on the other side, so we're gonna have to flip a U-turn. This is gonna be fun. All right, so the fire's being reported here.
Engine 27 show me on scene.
All right, let's take a look at this thing. I'm gonna go ahead, bring some equipment in with me. We'll access the equipment on the side here by using this. Let's go ahead, get equipment. Let's get a fire extinguisher. We can also call in backup fire trucks if we need it. This is where the fire was reported. Can we go inside here? Yes. All right, fire department's here. Do we have a fire? Anybody in here? This is LSFD. Is anybody in here? All right, that's locked. Okay. So we're at the correct address. This appears to be like a barber shop or anything. I'm not seeing any signs of a fire. What we can do as well is take a look around back just to make sure. But inside looks clear. No indication that there was a fire at all here. Let's go around back. This fire truck absolutely looks amazing. If it's clear back here, we'll go ahead and just clear the call. Is there a back entrance here? Is this accessible? Nope, that appears to be locked. We can feel the door temperature, and from what I can tell, it seems to be pretty cool. Now, if the door were hot, that'd be a clear indicator that there's a fire on the other side. All right, I don't see anything up top. It is looking A-okay here.
This place is so fake, man.
Forestville.
There's a couple of shops, and it looks like there's some residential units above this this building. All right, it looks pretty clear to me. Appears to be some type of false alarm. So we'll go ahead, clear off this call, head back to the station, and wait further call-outs.
Engine 27 respond to a brush fire. Address is Marlow, DR.
All right, copy that. We'll go to the brush fire. Typically, I don't think a ladder would respond to a brush fire, but since we like to stick with the same vehicle during the entire video, we are going to respond. We got about a mile to go. It's fairly out there, and I just want to navigate with this thing. Get a little bit practice driving it. There should be a ranger on scene as well. Hopefully they'll be able to evacuate people, get them to safety. Okay, that's your own fault, buddy. You ran into me there. Not gonna feel bad about that. Obviously, I'm trying not to hit vehicles, but if they run straight into me, that's their own problem. Now for brush fires, I've seen fire departments even send these kind of modified pickup trucks that have their own water tanks. Sometimes that can handle it. Depends how big the fire is. I think just a normal engine would respond. But you guys correct me. I learned a lot of details about firefighting from the comments. Some of you are actually firefighters or have been firefighters and have real life experience. You guys know obviously a lot more than I do. I just play video games. Oh my gosh, this is like straight uphill. Testing the limits of this truck. I can feel it struggling to get up these steeper inclines. gonna be our next right at the intersection. There is a Ranger on scene and the F-150.
Engine 27 show me on scene.
We'll pull off. I don't see too much going on here. Gonna back in. You know what? I want to test something here. Let's see if this water hose is operable with the controller. No. Okay. Some fire trucks you can operate that water hose in GTA 5, kind of like you're using a gun, but not possible here. Is it under control? What's going on? It put itself out? Okay. Apparently the fire has put itself out. It just kind of burned out. Sometimes that happens. I don't see anything occurring here. Look across that field. We'll walk up the hill there to get a clear vantage point, and then we'll probably clear this one. Probably just wanted firefighters on scene to make sure everything looked okay. That's always a safe bet, instead of just assuming the fire is done. I do smell a little bit of smoke, but I don't see anything. Yeah, this looks perfectly a-okay, so we're just gonna go back to the fire truck and we will clear this scene as well. This looks to be good, and we'll head back to the downtown station.
Engine 27 respond to a commercial structure fire. Address is Clinton Avenue.
Copy that. We're going to be en route to a commercial structure fire on Clinton Avenue. We're going to try to get there as quickly as possible. I believe in rescue mod, time is a part of the equation. If you take too long, things can burn out, people can die if it's a medical call. So time is definitely of the essence here. I'm just trying not to crash into anything. Still got about half a mile to go. We're en route. Obviously, there'd be more than one firefighter going to a call like this, but in the case of the mod, there's no option to have a group of individuals assist you. Now, I guess you could use like a simple trainer to get some bodyguards on scene and then dress them up as firefighters, but they want to do too much. We can, however, call that backup if we do need additional units on scene. So depending on the situation, we'll check it out. So I'm pretty much going as quickly as I can. I mean, we're going through intersections here. We're on Clinton Avenue now, so it should be down the road. Looks like it's going to be on the left side of the road.
Engine 27 show me on scene.
We're gonna be on scene. Looks like, oh yep, there's a fire in there. All right, let's get the gear out here. Fire extinguisher. Looks like this convenience store is on fire, so we'll get equipment. We're gonna get this fire extinguisher. You only have the ability to choose one thing, so if the doors were locked or the business were closed, we could get like an axe if we needed to. All right, I saw flames in here. There's definitely a fire in here. Los Santos Fire Department. Anybody in here? Oh yeah, there's definitely evidence of a fire in this back room. Appears to have possibly burned out. Here, we're gonna douse this just to be safe. I don't want anything to recombust. I don't know. I have no idea what started the fire. That's where an investigator would come into play, and they would actually look and determine what caused the fire. Sometimes I think the marshals do that as well. All right, we're just going to douse this thing in foam. Make sure nothing else catches. This was definitely burning back here. I saw fire like right around this area as well. There's some type of liquid on the ground too. I don't know if that's a fire accelerant. No idea. Nobody appears to be in the building. What sent us out here was I believe it was a fire alarm that went off. So a smoke detector maybe sent something to the fire department. They do have, it looks like they do have automatic sprinklers installed in here, but I don't think they went off. It doesn't look wet or anything like they actually deployed. So this appears to be okay. We'll go ahead, clear this scene, put this back in the truck, and we'll call it a day. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a fun one. Really cool to see Vehicle Gadgets Plus being implemented on trucks. I enjoyed it. As always, leave me some feedback. There are several other trucks you can take a look at that also appear to have these extra gadgets. I think most of them are in the form of a ladder. So pretty cool. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.